All right, so this #1 featherweight contender is no stranger to this setting. Tonight, though, he believes he's just a much better version of himself and finally has the goods and the chops to actually be a world champion.
Sometimes you get there, John, and you're just not ready. It's not easy to become the best in the world. The first time this man got here, he was a great fighter. He was good, but he just wasn't ready to be the best in the world. He said that the moment he got back home, he went to work to improve it. He feels like all the improvements were made, and tonight he is the best featherweight the UFC has.
And it does seem as though we have taken two-way action on this fight, but a lot of people believe in the challenger, and I'm not just talking about his coaches. We'll see how it goes tonight. All right, so here he is, the UFC featherweight champion, Alexander Volkanovski. It's a title he always thought he would have. He just needed the opportunity, and you all saw what he did in outclassing the all-time great Max Holloway. Alexander Volkanovski is the total package. We make a lot about his rugby league career, and at one point, he was a 214-pound athlete who was an absolute marauder, but now at his felt 145 pounds, he truly has every skill befitting a long-reigning champion. This division has a bunch of killers. Now they're all chasing the Volk man, Alexander Volkanovski. And now our tale of the tape for this featherweight championship fight. And now for the particulars, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Featherweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Ilia Topuria. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Featherweight Champion of the world, Alexander the Great Volkanovski.
Herbert Dean's in the building. He is the third man in the octagon tonight. All right, so here we go from T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada, and wherever we are in the world. Most fighters on this roster, to a man, to a woman, they want the chance at some point to make this walk here in Vegas.
You absolutely want to fight in Las Vegas. Before it was the MGM Grand, it was the Mandalay Bay. Now it is the T-Mobile Arena, the most beautiful arena in the world and the home to the biggest UFC fights right now. From international fight week to championship fights all across the board, you come to T-Mobile.
Trying to establish the jab early on here. Topuria's uppercut, but that one is blocked. All right, so 1 minute into the fight, we've got a full-on brawl here, DC. It's great for the fans, not necessarily for the gas tank if this thing goes much longer.
Not great for the gas tank. Oh, he's stuck in the guillotine.
Oh, gotta protect your neck. Guillotine choke is locked in.
You better protect your neck when you fight this guy because he's got the guillotine locked in. But if he wants to finish, he's got to lock that guard and drive his hips up into his opponent.
Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth, and the submission defense wins this transition.
Well, Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Topuria. Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. Goes upstairs for an elbow. Oh, Volkanovski's in half guard.
Getting them out here.
We march on, 3 minutes to go. Volkanovski getting work from the top here. He's got to do a better job to cover up.
Oh, he got to the spot. Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Pretty good work with the strikes here off of his back by Volka.
Great submission defense. He's got to start throwing now.
Nice movement to avoid some of those strikes from the top. Under 2 minutes to go. Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in and you got all your rear choke submissions. Change the position.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Topuria. Oh, it looks like he's got him in a crucifix now, DC. A lot of body weight from the top position. How does he go about trying to finish this fight?
He just needs to stay heavy. He's got to keep his weight down. He's got to be working, but not working recklessly because this is a position that you can escape. Make sure you secure your opponent and make sure you secure your opponent. Land strikes that matter and end this fight.
Topuria's pass is denied. All right, so now blood is a factor. You see that he has been opened up in that eye area.
Yeah, he's got hit in the eye, and now there's a cut. But it's nothing to worry about too much now. But he's got to be very careful with it as we go forward.
45 seconds to go here in round one.
The way to stay aware and stay safe defensively. Great job finding his shots from the top position. Another one. I mean, he cannot miss from the top position. He's got to be careful here.
20 seconds to go in round one. Volkanovski's in half guard now and busy as he looks to improve position here. Grounded him and pounded him. Nice job. Another ground and pound strike lands. Topuria's looking to pass out of the half guard here and get that side control, but he is denied by the opposition. All right, so that's the end of the round. Potential adversity here. He's got a cut on his cheek sustained from that strike in the round. Now the focus becomes maximizing these 60 seconds, shutting that cut and preventing it from becoming a major factor here moving forward. All right, let us show you all that was done in terms of the damage in that previous round. He has got a huge gash on his cheek.
I mean, there was that shot right there. That one landed and opened him up. What a nasty combination thrown by his opponent. But this cut now is another issue to deal with. He's got one of the best fighters in front of him, and he's dealing with this cut on the cheek.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Second round here. How about the leg kick there? Beautiful. Well, the left hook has been there at times, not that time. Nice body shot. Punches in bunches as he lands another combination there. Really doing a nice job stringing his shots together.
He's doing a great job of stringing the shots together and also just mixing up the target and the attacks. Great job finding different places for his strikes to land.
Man, he ate another shot right on that cut. You think his vision has been compromised at all?
Oh, it has to, right? Because you got to be able to see to fight. And right now, he's been targeted in that area, and you can see it worsening.
There's that body shot.
Good defense blocking that punch. Oh, he separates from the clinch.
All right, so a nice takedown attempt there and land by the UFC featherweight champion, Alexander Volkanovski.
At one point, Alexander Volkanovski was a 230-pound man. He was massive. So when he gets a hold of these little dudes, he must feel like, wow, this is so unfair to get to compete in this weight class when I've tackled men almost double the size.
Let's go, push, 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 get free.
He passes to half guard.
Volkanovski's has got full mount now. All right, so he continues to land a high volume of strikes. He talked to us a lot about pace and pressure, and he has certainly kept up his end of the bargain.
I mean, the cardio is fantastic tonight. He is pushing at a level that we have not seen him fight before. This is shades of Colby Covington, Max Holloway, those guys that can fight all night. He is showing you that he has done the work in the training room, and it's on full display tonight. He's doing a really good job putting himself in position.
3 minutes to go in round 2.
He's putting him in exactly the positions he needs to be in right now. He's able to relax here, and he understands, being a veteran of so many fights, that as long as he's on top, he's winning. He feels like he's winning here.
Use your hips to get up.
Yep, gotta be very careful there.
If you're the bottom fighter, DC, what do?
You got to move, you got to shrimp, you got to get up in a hip to try to move your opponent off of you or pull him down to close the space.
Moving his head on the ground here, avoiding a lot of these big shots. Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Volkanovski. Well, eventually he's going to try to get up, but he's moving his head pretty well here to avoid damage on the ground.
You don't want to be comfortable on your back, but when you're taken down, you got to make sure you're active, and that's exactly what he's doing. Now he's got good body position, yup.
Big elbow there, lands. Landing strikes nicely here from top position.
That was a slick transition.
Well, I think I can smell the blood at this point in time. That canvas didn't look like that a few fights ago. Blood is flowing from that cut with every passing strike.
Every strike, and it burns. John, it burns so bad. When you get cut like that, every time a shot lands, it just burns. So this guy needs to try to find a way to not take and limit the damage he's taking to this cut. Easier said than done.
1 minute now to go round 2. All right, so yet another ground and pound strike lands right there, DC.
He's getting very active now that he knows he can land these strikes.
Bottom fighter better move.
Yeah, he's got to move, John. He's got to shrimp and try to either get up or pull his opponent back into him so he doesn't have the posture to land that big damage.
Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over, John, and then he just gets up.
Print the shirts, ground and pound. Oh, staying busy from top position. He lands another ground strike there. Volkanovski's right back to the full mount. Final seconds of the round. Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
And the horn sounds on round 2. Well, that was a damaging 5 minutes. We'll see how he can recover over this 60 seconds. We'll show you some replays now from that previous round.
He was on the receiving end of some big blows, and he wasn't moving his head well. His head was on the center line. He was a stationary target, and his opponent opened up a nasty cut on him. He has got to move his head to limit the damage that he's taking.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Round 3 of a possible 5.
Just turning his hip over into the leg kick.
Well, you didn't see a lot of the body work from him in the earlier rounds, but he's certainly getting after it here. Big shot to the body connects there. We'll see if he can follow it up. Oh, now lands a kick. Nice placement there on the left hook counter. Well, these fighters did not come to play defense tonight. Back and forth we go. How clean is that jab by Ilia Topuria?
Oh, nice combination, yes.
Again, he's looking for that left. It's not there. Shot to the body here, blocked by Ilia Topuria. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Oh, Volkanovski's doing a nice job there. You saw him raise the guard to block that offering from the opponent. Don't want to sustain any more damage on that cut that has already been opened up.
He's got to move. They're going to stop this fight if he doesn't move.
Oh, he's got him hurting here.
Guillotine jump.
That guillotine is tight. Well, this is absolutely the hurt business. It's hard to see which party is more injured, but I think both fighters have been really effective with their strikes in this one.
Yeah, both guys have been affected. Both guys have been beat up. It's a very competitive fight. Let's see who has the heart to carry them through these very tough moments.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Volkanovski.
This is a terrible position.
Hard ground and pound shot there, and yes, it was hard. Opened him right up. We passed the midpoint here of the fight. Topuria's in half guard.
Right into mount.
All right, well, that blow is buffeting from that cut with each strike landed, and he continues to effectively target that area.
You know, we are talking about a guy with a super high fight IQ. So when you give him that blood, that crimson red is nothing more than something that inspires him to continue doing what he's doing. So you have got to change something. You got to get your head moving so you're not taking too much damage to that cut.
A lot of top pressure being applied here. Well, he grounded him, and now he's trying to pound him out. Great ground strikes here. "90 seconds to go.
He's got to be careful here.
Oh, big elbow. Nice movement to avoid some of those strikes from the top. And now he's got the back.
The swelling is starting to show. He has been beaten up from the top. He has got to move.
All right, half guard now. Not a fighter you want in half guard against you. For the bottom fighter, what does he need to do?
He needs to secure his underhook. He's got to be fighting for underhook. One of the most key things you can do as a bottom fighter stuck in half guard is try to frame. You frame and push your opponent away from you. By pushing him away from you, he will then want to come back into you. By pushing back, you want to go forward. So as he comes forward, hand goes off the face, let it slip into an underhook, build up to your elbow, then go chase your single leg. This is high-level grappling, John, from a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt named Daniel Cormier.
Final seconds of round 3. All right, right, so he's got the body locked down here, DC, or so it appears. This is not a guy you want anywhere near your back. All right, 3 rounds down, potentially 2 more to go. We are headed to the championship round. All right, so the round is over, and you see the cut man not wasting any time as the fighter makes his way back to the stool. The cut man will try to shut that cut on the bridge of his nose and prevent it from becoming a factor here moving forward. Well, if you're the replay guy, a lot to like in that previous round. A lot of damage being inflicted.
Yeah, I mean, and look at the swelling now, John. He wasn't doing what he needed to do to move his head, and he's paying for it. You cannot allow for an elite-level mixed martial artist to connect at that rate and think that you will not be wearing the damage. He's wearing it now. I'm interested to see what changes he makes to give himself an opportunity.
All right, 4th round is now underway as we get to the championship rounds. What is a fighter's mindset when you get to this 16th minute of a fight?
This is when you...
Big shot on the feet! Oh, he continues to attack the body yet again here, just as he did in the previous round. So pretty good recovery by the opponent after getting stunned pretty good. Got to capitalize on those opportunities.
I mean, you can't waste these opportunities. You don't get them as often as you'd like. So when you get a guy hurt, you got to find a way to finish the fight.
Oh, and now a big left hand.
Oh, yeah, he's back.
Oh, he gets up here, but he is on wobbly legs. Strong outside leg kick.
Oh, beautiful level change.
All right, so you can see some swelling on the facial region now as his opponent lands yet another strike, and that one was clean.
I mean, this guy is so clean with his striking. He knows exactly what he wants to accomplish, and he does a great job of doing just that.
Topuria's in half guard. Continuing to work out of the half guard. Really doing a nice job getting these shots home on the ground. Working on the ground here, his opponent's feet on the hips. Oh, and there's another ground strike for good measure. All right, a good ground and pound by him here, certainly staying busy, and not just busy, but effective.
You can just throw punches to keep the referee off you. This guy is throwing punches to be effective, to throw damaging strikes. He's doing a fantastic job.
Good work from the top here by Ilia Topuria. Oh, nice job to split his guard and get the ground strike home again. All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC. Lands a strike now from the bottom. Nice work there by Volka.
Nice transition.
Crazy accuracy and efficiency with these ground and pound strikes here. And if you're the opponent, you got to intelligently defend or the referee's going to stop it.
Got to defend, but you can see him now starting to gain posture, and the intensity at which he's throwing these ground strikes is starting to improve. It's starting to elevate because he knows that he can get the finish. Massive shot from the top.
And there it is again, targeting that swelling. Why would you not, right? You doled out all this damage, might as well go right back to it.
Well, especially if your opponent is not going to move his head. He's still trying to go out on his shield. He's so stubborn in trying to prove that he's tough. It's really costing him right now.
And the referee brings the fight back to his feet. No surprise there. Needed to see more action. 90 seconds now to go in the round.
Lands a nice leg kick.
Oh, another strike to the body. Not a lot of real estate there, but he found it. Gets back to his feet.
Nice kick. These guys are going at it.
Well, he's not a one-legged fighter yet, but that calf starting to show some signs of bruising.
If he takes many more, he's not going to be able to move.
Right hook attempt, that's a miss.
nice target change and him attacking the body.
45 seconds remain in the round. Punishing kick there.
Oh, big elbow.
Well, it's all pace and pressure down the stretch. He is really lighting him up now. Ooh, nice slip there to avoid the punch by Volkanovski. Under 20 seconds now to go.
Notice the drive. Look at how they drive the knee right into the midsection. Down really bad. Oh, that's big.
How about those 5 minutes? All right, so there's the horn at the end of the round, and how about the swelling at this point on the fighter's forehead? That is not getting better, ladies and gentlemen. It is only getting worse given all the offense that's coming back. We'll see if they can get the end swell on there and try to keep this fighter in the fight. All right, well, 1 minute of end swell can only do so much. Let us look back at some of the damaging strikes in that previous round.
It doesn't seem like it's gonna do much, and if it does, he can't take any more of these shots. He was too stationary. He took everything square on the target. He's gotta move his head, and he's gotta be proactive instead of reactive in terms of his defenses.
Ready.
So here it is, folks, 5th and final round. Well, he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down tonight. He continues to connect on a high volume of strikes here. Just out of range with that kick attempt. Single leg takedown here. That is usually his takedown attempt of choice, and works out for him now.
Absolutely. He is comfortable. He is home when he's in on a single leg.
Volkanovski's eye now closing up. The ground strikes starting to pile up.
And there you go. Again, half guard.
Right into side control. Oh, man, he's still targeting that cut, and it is getting worse by the minute.
I need you to fight back.
Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now. Herb Dean steps in.
Oh, my God.
How about it? Well, make no mistake about it, he is getting 2 paychecks tonight as he gets the big TKO victory. Wow.
That's unbelievable. It was crazy to watch his finishing instincts on display as he got that massive victory. It was amazing, John. It was amazing.
Let's get to the official decision. Here once more, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 18 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by TKO and still the undisputed UFC featherweight champion of the world, Alexander the Great Volkanovski.
All right, so Alexander Volkanovski is your winner by TKO, and had he stayed a rugby league player, probably would have been one of the best in the world. We're certainly glad he's in the UFC. I'm not sure the rest of the featherweight division agrees with us, though.
But athletes like this, athletes like Volkanovski, come once in a lifetime.
Yeah.
So we really should take in what we are watching and really live in his greatness, because he is as good as anything we've seen in the octagon.